ねえにヌートラクリミノトトゥホーズヒノエキミラークエレルリラーヌハキオモキーラカムラシタルシーハヨールエベクシーテエラデラクスラティニュートモイラベルレスニートカイレムメララダシーレキシュツィトーリナキダリオスビハーカゲルラギーレミアラモーソリテリフィシーモメソシート
おお、日の絵、ミノト、デニゴ、ミオラ、ムートラーゲ、モール、リクミド、アテラーニュ、
トベ、デネシホフラ
ユリ、ニキミ、メガイラ、アハキ、レピデフ、シシーダ・ド・トゥール、タースマ・ド・デューク、アーミ・イータス、タースマ・ド・ミード、ラーネハ・ディリーク、カムラ・シ・ケフィード、オルリガ、ルダーティト・ポンチ、ソーシ・ルク、
ラディアゲティアリオスジベカムラリラムクシーラクオスゼイクオートゥキミネレゲトゥホシーク
ユリ、ダギー・レミマ、ユリ。
Very, interesting opening, but I suppose not to be unexpected. Alright, well, Monster Hunter Rise. Okay, I have to add a few things here from what you two are saying in chat. You saying grunts approvingly, don't forget unconscious but still upset and visibly disagreeing with this situation. Also, Alessa's a distant relative of the Iris line. She's just... But the problem is, the Iris family... They're too grumpy to exist in a happier world like Monster Hunter. That's where the Alessa line comes in. That's the way I'm seeing it anyway, because I would have used Iris for Monster Hunter, but, you know, it's just too cheery here. Sorry, Iris, you deal with the grim shit. Which is probably how she prefers it. Anyway, now Alessa, Rampage and all aside, I've got news for you. Got a message from the guild this morning, says that you are now a certified hunter. Mate, I just got here. I've been a hunter for the longest time. I know what the game's doing, I just like having my own little canon going on. You're really living now, Squirt. I guess I shouldn't call you now that you're certified, but don't think it'll stop me. Sorry to interrupt, Elder Fugen. I've informed the village of the coming rampage, like you asked. Yeah, hey everyone, we about to fucking rumble. By the way, Alessa, I overheard the good news. You're finally an official hunter? Wow, congratulations. All you need to do now is register with the guild so you can start accepting all those quests. To do that, you need to speak to Master Hoyo? Hoyo, I'm gonna guess? Rather than Hojo, that sounds like a horrible butchering of a name. In the Gathering Hut. Something like that. That can wait. First we go shopping. You'll be needing the help of other villagers if you want to succeed out in the field, so follow me. Marketeer of Mystery. Kaguro the Merchant. Oh. Okay, so I have to see how it feels actually in the hunt before I get ahead of myself. Oh shit, right, yeah. I never really did much with the guiding lands. I really should have, to be honest. Well, it's okay. I shot an angry gorilla minotaur, so I think Alessa is happy. Greetings, Master Alessa. I was just informed that you have been accepted into the guild. Felicitations? Here you'll find restorative cures and other items to aid you on your hunts. I often diversify my stock and provide special offers for hunters too. I think you'll find them most agreeable. Kaguro sometimes offers items at half price, and that's when you can pick up some real bargains. I always hold off on buying what I want until the sale, and when it's on I swoop in like a ruffian on the trail. I've often sensed Lady Hinoa's sharp gaze upon my back. Now I know why. Anyway, Kaguro, about those items I asked you to set aside for me? Oh, of course, I'll have them packaged and sent to you at your convenience. That's a wrap. Let's see, where should we go next? Steadfast as steel. Yes, this is the important man, please. Camera controls, okay. Yes, I will definitely use this alternate WASD rather than just my mouse. Actually, it could be interesting using the keyboard like a controller, actually. It was kind of fun doing that on Oddworld. Anyway, Smithy. Oh my god. What, including the stuff in the brackets cube? Noah, what is it? You can see I'm busy here preparing for the rampage. Anna, Master Hamon, this time I come to tell you the good news. Alessa here has been accepted into the Hunters Guild. The village now has a resident hunter we can all count on. Isn't that great? Well then, Alessa, allow me to congratulate you. Okay, so they're going for the arc of you're the one hunter of the village. That's alright. Take me back to the 2006 days. Equipment we forge here is part of what makes a hunter in part break a hunt. Is what represents our village too. A hunter who can't wield Tatara steel isn't fit to fly the banner of Kamura. You'll find whatever you need here. As for crafting and refining gear, well, we'll talk about that later. Since we're here, that reminds me. You can hire buddies at the Buddy Plaza up ahead. Master Hamon's grandson, Iori, almost fell for that, manages the place. Why don't you go talk to him later? Campering around with felines and canines makes me wonder where I went wrong. I think buddy handling is quite a noble profession, personally. Anyway, Master Hamon, I was wondering if my order was ready yet. It is. One of my apprentices will deliver it to you later. Okay, just one more stop and we're done. Let's see. Sweeter than sweet dango. Yes, I've heard a lot about this. Yomogi the chef's tea shop. Actually, no, that feels a lot Yeah, that was one thing I noticed from the small bits I saw from YouTube. The movement's a lot more responsive, rather than floating between states. Because World had the whole thing of animation transitions and whatnot. You just get what you want first, and then the animation keeps up afterwards. Which feels a lot better, I have to say. Hey, I heard the good news. You're a certified hunter now, recognized by the guild and everything. Congrats. Before you head out on a hunt, make sure you stop by and eat some bunny dango. You'll never taste anything yummier in your life, and they'll get your juices flowing for a hunt. Okay, calm down. Yomogi's bunny dango really are yummy. In fact, I can't stop eating them on the job. Just thinking about them gets me all excited, and can you please relax, you two? Hold up. It'll take some adjustment to get used to eating these, I don't know, what are they, like, pastry balls? Rather than just a good old-fashioned entire roast platter. Mega Dango order coming right up. I had a great time on our shopping trip. Thanks for accompanying me. I had things I ordered from Master Hamon and Kagero delivered to your item box. Surprise! It's just a little something for me to celebrate you becoming a hunter. Come back when you're done with your registration thingy, okay? Yeah. My chair big girl's gotta eat. You should equip a weapon already. I want to see what you look like in your full hunter getup. There better be a gun! Although I'm probably going to be terrible with the gun in the early ranks, because as much as I liked using the heavy bow gun in World, I wasn't very good at it, I will be perfectly honest. Although if the gun doesn't look like a giant LMG, then I'm probably not too interested. I'll probably end up twirling around with a stick in the air. Oh, never mind, I just have a katana. Right in the Gathering Hub and get yourself registered as a hunter. Once you talk to Master Hoyo and get registered, you can start going out on real live hunts as a real live hunter of Kamura. Exciting. I have to wait here for my order, so off you go. I'll be in my usual spot. Come see me when you're done. What? Not what I wanted. Hold on. Excuse me. Excuse me, Woof. Can I... Help! Help! Okay. I can't dismount. Item box. I'm not allowed to use it yet. Okay. I understand. I'm part of tutorial. It's fine. Turn it down in my headphones a bit loud. That is a Dodogama. That is some kind of subspecies of Dodogama. Well, hello there, Lesser. You sure took forever to get here. I thought I was gonna croak. Okay. You're probably well aware that I, Hoyo, am the guild master of this exceptional gathering hub. What's that? Your guild registration? Oh yes. Well, I was getting to it. Wait. I was getting to it. He does owl puns. I was getting to it before you interrupted me. Had you let me finish, I would have told you that we no longer do things that way. Get with it, young hunter. Get with it, young hunter. Oh, what the fuck? No test to take or papers to stamp. Just my okay and you're on your way. And with that, you are now officially a hunter. And not just any hunter, no, a hunter of Kamura village. Accept a quest from our dearest Minoto and go hunt some monsters. Yo! About that. As much as I'd like to, I have to get this report about the rampage ready for the guild. Terribly sorry, but could you talk to Hanoa first so she can explain quests to you? Oh, we got a lot of tutorials to go through! Oh boy, it's my rival. Before you run off to Hanoa, pop over here for a sec. I gotta check you out in your new threads, okay? Yeah, I figured as much. Just I can't talk to the box. Talk to the box, yes, at the moment. Looking good, Ace. Congrats on becoming a hunter. All that hard work finally paid off. I'm really happy for you. Oh, and before I forget, I gotta tell you about the action bar. The action bar lets you pull off all sorts of actions without opening any menus. Pretty gnarly, if you ask me. Is this an emote wheel? Select the camera from the action bar and snap a picture of me. Want to take my picture? Let me see it. Pictures can be taken by using the camera from the action bar. Snap pictures. Okay. Interesting, we're getting a tutorial on social aspects of the game before we've even got out into the field. Alright. Oh, it's this. Oh, they added this in the hub area rather than that clustered as fuck menu they had in World. Okay then, that's alright. Mate. What? Oh, you want me to... Oh, I see. Okay, I'm stupid. Yeah, let's get something decent. There you go, that's alright. Handsome debut though. Okay, you can have props for the pun. Now you've gotten acquainted with the action bar, I think it's quest time, but if you're still not confident in your abilities, you can hit up the training area to sharpen them up. Just a short boat ride from the Buddy Plaza, where Iori and his furry friends hang out. You can try your hand at all sorts of weapons and skills there. It's a great place to warm up before a big hunt. Alright, I'll quit holding you up. Hanoa's waiting for you, isn't she? Cool. Oh, neat. So you, drop your own little, booklet and whatnot. That seems like a thing that Alessa would do, actually. Ride a paramount if you want to use that wind, hold down F. Nah, I run. Mundog. Suter. I retrieved your Kahoot from the Elder Fugen earlier. It's so cute, you're gonna love it. Please, let me see the owl. Yes. Roots are creatures that are beloved throughout Kamura. The village elder gave you a Kahoot to look after as a pet. If you call your Kahoot from your action bar, it'll come perch on your arm. If a symbol pops up while you have a Kahoot on your arm, push it to have your Kahoot take flight. Maybe something will happen. This feature is unavailable in multiplayer. Pet menu can open the Kahoot perch on your arm. There you can swap out outfits and feed your feathered friend. If you feed your Kahoot, they will greet you once you return from your quest. Aw. Your Kahoot won't come to greet you in multiplayer. He's very socially anxious. Poor thing. Oh crap, I need to think of more names. Crap, I'm not going to be able to change this, am I? Actually, I know what I'll call him. Alright, Jamaro. Since my sister is swamped at the moment, I'll go ahead and give you the quest rundown instead. Now that you're a hunter, you'll be in charge of completing the quests that me and Minoto have in our quests list. Some of these quests, called key quests, have been specifically posted by the Hunters Guild, so if you make a point of completing key quests, the Hunters Guild will take note. Alright, so that's my progression, basically, rather than just optional ones. Take this Petalis, the note I made. As you may be aware, Petalises are protection charms woven from local plant called the Sending Sprig. Pollen carried by spirit birds will enhance your Petalis, strengthening your abilities. Treat it with care. Oh, is this explaining my magical light tether powers? Bird! Type of charm bracelet made with a Kamura village. They are typically worn by hunters. Like any other piece of gear, you can only equip one at a time. Build the fragrant pollen of spitter birds you encounter during quest, granting you special status boosts. be switched out from the type. Can also be switched. Customize their effects. Some kind of alternate bonus buff system, I suppose, or something alternate to charms. It looks like there's no charm in here, so you can change the kind of buff you get on the fly. I'll figure it out. I think Minoto should be wrapping up a report right about now. I need to get back to work myself. Once you're ready, you can start taking quests from either of us. Hold on, you can't go prancing off before my introduction. Oh, I see, someone else is talking. Meowlo, and grats on becoming a hunter. You ever find yourself taking a hub quest, and Senri, the mailman, have quite the important info for you. Need to go through me to meet up with fellow hunters, make sure to stop by. Oh boy. Although that looks far too fantasy for me. Right, so... This just came in for you. So it's some basic training. I'm so pumped about getting on real instructor. About being a real instructor. He kept going on about being ready to thrash. And it seems Elder Fugen may have a hand in it as well. Although I was told to keep that part a secret. I suspect they've been racking their brains to think of a way to help your hunting career. How sweet. I've added Utushi's request to the quest list. Accept whenever you're ready, but make sure you are ready first, okay? When you are, just head through the quest gate to begin. Dive into the quest list. And the head's the... Yeah, okay, so, urgents. Let's get straight to it. Manage equipment, change equipment. Ooh! That's kind of nifty, actually. Let's have a look at what all the basic stuff looks like. Insect glaive. That is... an interesting glaive design. Switch axe. Charge blade. Hunting... Ooh! That's nice. Hammer. Lance. Ooh, the lance is pretty fancy. Is that a shuriken as a shield? Gunlet. Not sold on that design, personally. Dual swords. Sword and shield. That's alright as a little unique sword design. Long sword. Great sword. Alright, let's try to get used to things. I played the very original game back on the PS2, although admittedly that, the demo of Try on the DS, World, and this are the only ones I've played, as much as I greatly enjoy the Monster Hunter universe. Oh, that gives me visions of the forest and hills. Look at that shit. So far, they are definitely going for a very heavy Japanese vibe, obviously, which is nice. The overall theme comes together very nicely. And it also seems like they're going back to their roots with Monster Hunter, rather than what they did with World, which I like. Yeah, Monster Hunter 1. How the game has developed, because that was rough, to say the least. Right, anyway. To pass on quest. Wait, how did I... Okay, never mind. I must have not pushed the right button to make it open, but I don't think I can on the tutorial quests. Ruined village out here. Except for my quest, huh? Nice. Come over here and we'll get started. Ugh, so much talking. Press on making Hunter, a whole new life awaits. I can see in your eyes that you're ready to thrash, but let's do a little quest refresher first. Let's start with our camp here. I didn't eat, but oh well. This is your tent here, you can change your equipment. Yeah. If you want to bail, yeah. Over there is the supply box. Useful items are aid in your quest. Everything in there is provided by the guilds. Free feel to take whatever you want. And that's it for the camp. Let's move on to the next part. I'll meet you down by the river, past the ledge. If you get lost, just look for my icon on your map. It's almost like the man just told me this game. Whoa, hold on. Let's have a look at this one. Map in the bottom left. Controls on the map to view endemic life gathering points. This can be reconfigured. Ah, gotta unveil the map. Cool. Detailed map displays the precise location of endemic life and gathering points. It allows you to show or hide item placement category. Also toggle the map. Excellent. So many buttons. Okay. Grab those. I already have maximum of all this crap. Oh, that's my super shot. Whoops. Alessa, please. We don't need that. Hold on. Oh, I see. I gotta hold... Wait, how do I... I'm trying to find the button. Wait, no. So the button goes between the two. Wait. I'm gonna have to reconfigure some controls because I used a mouse wheel to scroll through my Oh, she auto-sheets. Let's turn that the fuck off. No, that's not working. Wait. Ah, I see. Oh, wow, that is not an intuitive key. Okay, why is the mouse wheel... Oh, Jesus, I need to change that. Yes, I understand, Utsushi. I'm a little bit busy, though, getting familiar with my controls. So, I hold thingamajig and then my mouse buttons to the side. Yeah, I would figure you can do so. Monster Hunter's been very nice, being very user-friendly with control setups. Yeah, I'm trying to remember, because I changed it in a certain way in World, but I can't quite remember exactly how. In the meantime... Have the nibbles. Fucking hell. I'll see how this setup works currently, because I think they did improve it compared to the original control scheme in World. Just, yeah, I'm gonna have to change control, because that's not an easy button to hold in the middle of combat when I need to change my ammo types and such. Wire bugs. Use them right and you'll be able to zip around and pretty much anywhere you want to go, even on top of this boulder. And give it a shot. Oh, right, because control was my, was control or alt my control for the sling? Variety of actions can be performed using the extraordinary creature that is the wire bug. Perform rapid aerial maneuvers with wire dash, whip out a weapon-specific gambit with silk bind, or regain composure with wire fall. An exhausted wire bug gauge will recover over time and can be used again. Degree of composition and time needed vary for each action. Capturing a wild wire bug will temporarily increase the gauge by 1. Technique commonly used by Kamura hunters. Use wire bugs to zip through the air and quickly reach your target. While holding aim, press that to move vertically, that to move forward, and press left to move while you are aiming. Wire dashes can be subsequent to running. Each weapon has its own unique silk bind. Action using a wire bug. These cannot be used with your weapon sheath. To use it, draw your weapon, hold middle mouse or shift for the gunner. Then that or that. Each weapon have its own skill. Experimentation is required. Okay. Let's have a look. So if I do that... Wait. That... Oh, that's my reload. Okay. Unless that really wants to fire the big gun. Okay, so let me put this away. She doesn't sheath when... She doesn't sheath when I'm trying to shift. Wait. I can charge the gunshot? Curious. Okay, E makes me sheath. Because use. She won't auto sheath when trying to run though. That's gonna slip me up a lot. Anyway, so this and this. She goes in the direction she's facing rather than where I'm aiming, okay. Look at that, you're a natural. Next, let's talk buddies. Today, I brought my Palico and my Palamute, Flash and Rumble, with me. They'll be lending you a paw for this part of the training. First, try mounting Rumble, my Palamute. Palamute's as swift as the wind, so if a monster gives you the slip, hop on your barking buddy. I'm waiting for you up the trail, meet me there. Space to dismount, okay. Yeah, let's find that quickly. Very engaging stream of technical setup. Let's see. Gunner aim assist, camera style, target controls. I might turn that off, because that probably will make me not shoot in the exact spot that I want to. Gunner trajectory, reticle controls. I don't want to bother with any of this right now. There's got to be something. That's camera. What am I doing? Controls, sheath settings, manual sheath, transitionable running buttons. Dash settings. That's using a controller, mouse and keyboard. Maybe in game settings. Let's look at it. Is there any manual sheath or auto sheath? Let's turn that off. Definitely don't want that. I don't see any setting about being able to sheath. I'll just have to get used to E, I guess. I'm not lost, mate. I am getting used to the fucking world, like you asked me to. Poor Flash has to walk. Wait. I pressed E instead of F. Whoops. It's a yellow spirit bird. Well, look at you, aren't you fabulous? If you touch one, its pollen will enhance that good luck charm you're wearing, the Petalus. When that happens, the scent of the pollen surrounds your Petalus and boosts your stats. Since this little guy's yellow, it'll increase your stamina. Similarly, Spiro birds of other colours will boost other stats. Pretty gnarly, if you ask me. The effect is only active during the current quest, but you can be sure as shurikens that they are worth using. Oh, and that's a cloth fly over there. Cloth flies are one of many creatures you'll come across out in the field. We call these little guys endemic life. The power these floaty friends spread can boost your defense. There's lots of other endemic life out there. You can boost your hunts in different ways. Have a look around for other endemic life and then play around with them to see what kinds of effects they have. A little bit more, follow me. With the hang of riding climbers already. They're super useful buddies, especially when you need to cover a lot of ground, and you can even tell them to attack while you're riding them. But their attacks won't be as strong as yours. So when you're ready to get down to business, it's best to dismount. Looks like we got ourselves some monsters nearby. How are your health and stamina looking? Be sure to keep tabs on your status while out in the field. When you're ready, let's head up that way. Time to get this really... words. Pack of Izushi. They're not back just because they're small now. They can be skillful and ruthless. Just remember your training and you'll be golden. Yeah, sure. Ready weapon. Nice and steady and take him down. One attack at a time. Wow, they go down pretty quick actually from a gun. What the heck? Just occurred to me. Alessa has a voice in this game. What is reload? Back, okay. Oh my god, put the gun away, woman. Thank you. Has a voice in this game, but she still doesn't talk in the cutscenes. Incredible hunt. If there's something you think you could have done better, don't worry. You're just getting started. Now let's head back to camp. I think we're kind of far away from it, but no big deal. Use fast travel and you'll be back in no time. I'm gonna go ahead. See you there. Is the smoke bomb necessary? Congratulations, you've completed basic training quest. I'm now proud to send you out into the field as a full-fledged hunter. You've learned well, but keep in mind, Elder Fugen and I expect much more from you. If you feel like you're going over your basic training, be happy to go through all again. Yes, cool. I mean, by that definition, I would just fast travel to the spot that I'm standing on. Right, Moose? Hang on a minute, you're not my dog. The quest is no match for you, expecting less. What you learned today is I will start reading these with a bit more gusto when things become interesting rather than tutorial land. If it takes a hunter, those lessons always hold true. Now, Hanoa would have some 1-star quests ready for you. Get to it and happy hunting. Right. That's a cool dog design. They made the world interesting enough, so they don't need to bother with the story. We'll see what they end up doing with Monster Hunter World 2, because there's no way they're not going to end up doing a World 2, you know? Considering it was the highest grossing Monster Hunter game of all time. Oh, jeez. Just having a wander quickly. Oh, can she go down to the docks? Oh, I see, they're little towboats. Yeah, Rise has gone back to, you're the hunter of a village, rather than the whole collaboration thing. It's like what I said with World, like, they did what they wanted to, they made a story with it, and then they let you do what you want. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. I do prefer the whole, your story, rather than a big investigation type thing going on. But that might just be because of my fondness for the original game and how it's just like, the story was literally, I'm a dude, I wake up, I want to be a hunter, and off we go. You've made hunter, that's great timing. You know, with the rampage and all. Too bad I'm not handy with a weapon. I can't protect the village the same way you can. But... Can K9s? I'm guessing that's K9s? I've trained, can take up arms and go out there with you, brave as can be in my stead. If you're interested in hiring more K9s as buddies, go talk to Iori in the Buddy Plaza. Oh, okay, their species is K9s, Palamute is the name of their job, like Feline and Palico. Fucking K9s. Seeing the village like this is making me think I should get stories started as well. So I do like what they've done with Monster Hunter Stories in the first one, even though I've not finished it. But I've got Stories 2 lined up to also do at some point. Stuff they'd like you to do on top of your normal hunting duties, that is. If you ever hear of any villager having trouble, you want to lend them an ear if you can help, lend them a hand too. I know it's all of a sudden and all, but don't worry, I got something nice and easy to get used to it. I need you to bring me something. Think you can do it? Come back and see me when you're ready. Quests. Ah, they nicked this from Stories, neat. Yeah, just get them stuff. Okay. Wait, so there's no, like, gathering quests, it's just, like, deliveries you can do. Fair enough. So I gotta learn to cook. Fair enough. Right, village quests. Expedition tour. Oh, nice. Just go out in the field. Right. Oh no, there are gathering quests. Okay, so just extra deliveries going on around the village as well. Fair enough. Right, let's stop mucking about and try and get through this stuff quicker, shall we? Oh, right, I have to sit at the table. That makes more sense. Motorbike Dango at the tea shop to get extra health and stamina, and even activate Dango skills if you're lucky. Dango effects will wear off once you complete a quest or return to Kamura. You can eat while in your tent as well. Meals including a daily dango cannot be eaten during quests. Right, this whole weird food buff upgrade system that I never really gave a shit about in World. I'll just pay with the points. Oh, I see, I can set them up in beforehand as well, okay. This one's looking at me. Prevents you being knocked on your butt. I'll just make a fancy looking one since I really don't give a rat's ass right now. Right, so you can set up these meals to be... I miss my barbecue already. The dramatic tea drinking. Yeah, set some favourites that can help with certain kinds of things you want. Like, you can have, like, a meal made for gathering stuff, a meal made for giving your pets buffs and stuff like that how you want. Right, let's figure out what a fire lantern is. I think what I'll also do is I'll map the place as well. Unknown monsters, or monsters that you've never hunted before, indicate with a generic icon on your map. Otherwise you come in contact with a monster, generic icons to replace the monster's unique icon. Yeah, fair enough. I like the explanation that your owl is searching for things rather than the obnoxious GPS flies. But yeah, let's go scout some stuff out. Ooh, spiderweb, love that. Whee! Oh, you. I might want some of you for some armor making. Jesus, this gun kicks a lot more ass in it than my previous one. Whoops, I just pressed E. Fortunately, Alessa can tell when she doesn't need to. Yeah, I did like the basic paintball system. I can understand why, for the sake of player convenience, as they are trying to adapt to a wider market, they simplify that system. I don't know, you're a hunter. You should do hunter things. I keep pushing E instead of F. What's wrong with me? I think I'm taking buffs that aren't actually doing buffs. It's very jarring the way it just... Oops, okay, let's get stamina back. It's very jarring the way the tutorial just kicks in like that. Jewel lilies. Hold on. No. Oh, okay. There's ivy here. Holy crap, lady fucking hustles up the ivy now. Good lord. Ooh, what are these? Hello, weird kiwi-looking things. Look at you, aren't you precious? Oh, they quack like ducks. Don't you get snippy with me. Although I will have to hunt one of you at least. These things die. What the heck? Yeah, unless I had some training on the voyage over. Fish. Is that a golden fish right there? Let me see. Control. I do not have a thingamajig at all. Okay. Wait, the corpse is still there. Is there another carp on it? There is not. Corpse just stays there. Okay. Fuck! What's the button? F! Whoops. Also nice, we get the full roasting music. I'm alright with that. I love the complete model change as well to make the well done steak more apparent rather than the very slight color change that they used to have, which is kind of really difficult to spot sometimes. Let's make a few of these. Oh, that's all the meat I have. Okay. I must have got that from the thingamajig. What did you success rate? 32%. Shut the fuck up, Yuna. Sassy cat. Don't you fucking start. Oh shit, there was another one. That's where the little bug's going. Oh, it died. This dog must have attacked it. Ooh, nitro shroom. I need those. Bugs. So I take it I can't capture bugs and keep them in my house anymore. That's fair enough. Leave the bloody bugs alone, Suter. Lucky life found. Up there? Oh, unless I... Okay, the down mouse goes up. Okay. Cool. So if I go alley-oop, alley-oop. Nope, that's not how it functions. I'll figure it out. Wait, it's moving. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's my fucking owl on the screen. Right. Let's see where Mundy is going. Stink Mink. You can lure monsters by first using Stink Mink and then approaching a monster. Once they detect the pheromone, they'll follow you until the effect wears off. Ah, bait monsters into locations that you want to fight them instead. That's alright. Go after the player for a limited amount of time. You can use this to lead the monster, but it may lose track of you when moving to areas where it can no longer pursue or when you're too far away. Luring a monster into proximity of another monster, you may be able to have them fight. You can result in massive damage. Cool. Okay.
Fate.
Antidobra? Is that a free antidote? What? Ooh, Kelby. Get a couple of them. For materials. Shoot it in the face. For the material. Come here. What's with the crackling? Wait, it's still alive? Oh, I see. Okay, I skinned it and off it goes. Sure. Oh, I don't... Okay, so you just fish if you find the right spot. Okay, so it's not actually an item to use. Oh, hello. Okay, Lessa. Oh, hello. No? Okay, I thought I saw Ivy. Oops. Okay, I can change that control now. I know exactly what control I would use otherwise. I'm just wary about changing controls early on in the game because it might end up using a button that I want to use for something else instead. Keyboard what the fuck? Hold on. Select whether to navigate the action bar or item bar. Default setting uses the arrow keys while holding. What in the fuck? Okay, this is better. Wait. I must be able to change that. Wait, whether the action... I must be able to change the input, come on. Oh, here we go. Right, so that for the item bar, while holding control... No, hold on. I want ammo or coatings bar for the mouse wheel. I want the item bar to be while holding control. Although I don't want to hold control, I want to hold Q instead. There must be a way for me to change that, right, game? Right, right? I'm not seeing item bar hold to reset the camera. Change that to Q. What else is Q? Lock on or chance target. Lock on. What the fuck would I want to use as lock on instead? I don't really want to... I suppose lock on could be handy. What would I use? I'll use lock on as control then. There we go. Right. Wait. No, fuck. Hold on. Move right. D. Okay. Back. Back. Save. Excellent. Right. So, now... That changes that. That changes that. Of which I'll have one of those. Knob. Cool. Right, back to business. Still have to figure out where a fire lantern is. A fire lantern, I would assume, would come from a more grassy area rather than this swamp. But it's interesting to see the map first. That's a bullfango. Oh, now I remember. I set mouse button forward to gather things, didn't I? What was I using E instead of then? There is no way it's dead already. Good. What the fuck? This gun fucking kicks... We use it again. Vespoid. This gun just fucking kills, excuse you? Everything dies so fast. Come on. Come on. Come on. What's the critical range? There we go. Ah, my ammo's gonna hang around there, I just noticed. Hold on. Oh god, there's so much garbage that covers up the screen. Where can I put the chat box? I mean, for the most part, this should be fine, so I'll just budge it up there. That should be fine. There we go, right. I did carp, right, yeah. Yeah, why did I set mouse 5 as interact rather than E? I wonder why I did that. Because... Did I set E as my super ammo? I keep pressing F for some reason. Okay, so I still climb normally, just like that. It is quite funny how she just books it up the side of the cliff. Right, this is where the wyvern nest is, okay? More of these raptor things. Wait, no, that's not Mundi. That is just something that I found in the environment I need to follow, maybe. Curious. A lot of birds up here. Can't do anything with that. Right, that is the map sorted. Right, let's find some fire lanterns. Oh, Jagras! That's not what I want. Fair enough, have a nice day. Oh! Oh, I see. So, okay, so I don't even instantly wonder. That is literally what the green dots are. Okay, fair enough. Wait, what's this? What's this lamp bug I've got following me?
Timo.
There's one back at the base. Well, I can do the fast travel back there. Alright, come on, dog. Make yourself useful now that we've had a run around. Yeah, your wee little boots. Ooh, hello. Just a bug trail? Okay. Oh, and they're restoring my stamina. Okay. Oh, a feline. Alright, mates. And a Melynx. Melynx doesn't seem interested in stealing my shit, though. I grabbed this pheasant. Junk pile. Oh, is this their den? Ow, what the fuck? Okay, never mind. Very interested in stealing my shit, you little bastard. Are the fucking feline getting pissy because the Melinks attacked me? Yeah, I thought so. Alright, let's sort you fuckers out then. Just like the old world. I suppose this is the old world, actually. Feline material? Oh, I see. Fucking Melinks. Ah, this way, I see. Looks like this quest is set up to get you familiar with the environments and where endemic lives are and stuff. Shoot patch. It's kind of amusing that they've short-cutted the whole gathering system, so you don't have to hold... Don't kick the thing, for fuck's sake. They've short-cutted the whole gathering thing, where you just get everything instantly, rather than having to hold down and search multiple times. Yet it still has the animation where it resets back to default posture, rather than just ending it at that point. I'll probably come across it at some point. You are not a Vespoid, I don't know what the fuck you are. Not happy about you though. Wait, it's up there? What the fuck? Oh no, it's right there. There it is. Yeah, let's not bother with eggs right now. There it is. And one over there, apparently. Ugh! Escargot. Yeah, that's funny pun on the old French dish. Aye. Ah, up there. Aye. Subcam can be set up. Yeah, there you go. Did you do this quest line for firing the fire lanterns then? Or, oh right, there's more than the actual total you need, I see. So you must have found a different one and not come up here from the quest guiding you. Because yeah, it definitely seems that this is set up to lure you to the unique locations to get you more familiar with a bit of the map. Ah, I see. Go on, kick the rock again, you absolute buffoon. Fair enough. Oh boy. You found a sub-camp location in the Shrine Ruins, yes? Elder Fugen has asked me to help set the camp up. To be able to do so, I request your aid in securing the surrounding area. Having that sub-camp should also assist in furthering your expeditions. Think of it as a mutually beneficial agreement of sorts. Slay the Azushi. What do you want to say? Hello there, Alyssa. Been waiting on you. Got some info that's vital. No, crucial. No, paramount. Okay, now you're pushing it. We're just about to hit up the gathering hub so you can go hunting party together. About that, I got some bad news for you. See, when the rampage is near, it's forbidden for hunters to leave Kamura. And outside, hunters won't be able to enter either. In other words, Kamura is offline. But if you want to form a party, I have a special type of message I can send to get hunters to hightail it to here. If I send the message, Kamura will be online and hunters will be able to enter. Just don't ask me how it works. It sounds incredibly arbitrary and kind of irritatingly annoying, but, you know, it is how it is. I couldn't understand it myself, something to do with spider webs. Anyway, come to me whenever you want to swap between offline and online. By the way, do you want to talk with Minoto about online quests yet? If you haven't, better get your tail in gear, you can go hunting with all your friends. As you could have guessed, all Gathering Hub quests go through me. Please be aware these quests are meant for a party of hunters. Quests will be rated as 1, 2-star, and so on. Think of number of stars level difficulty. 1 to 3 are classified as low rank, 4 to 7 are high rank. Sure, then no time you'll be taking all the high rank quests, at least that is what Hinoa says. Here at the hub, your hunter rank, or HR for short, determines what quests are able to accept. A hunter rank of HR1 allows you to accept 1 stars, blah blah blah. Increasing your rank, I'll get to that later. For now, concentrate what's in front of you. And when you want to participate in quests with other hunters, you can check available quests and their details from the board. Gathering Hub quest party hunters, meaning 4 hunters. However, if you're confident in your abilities, you may attempt them on your own as well. Feel free to use the prep area on the 2nd floor. Preparation is half the battle after all. That should be everything. Should. I'll check with Hinoa later to see if I forgot anything. Okay, so hub is separate quest line to... Oh, okay. High rank hunter... Oh yeah, characters actually have names in this game. Let's have a look around. Ooh. Sent to the Hunter's Guild, actually your personal housekeeper. Housekeeper so takes care of tasks and hunter hunt. If you request something to be done, you'll instead have to take care of a range of tasks. Armor spheres. Oh, tar. I was gonna say, do you want to do the smith stuff for me? Let's have a look at what we can make. What guns have we got? Jesus Christ, okay. Cannon. That looks like a regular kind of bow gun. For oh, defender. That must be to get me into the DLC. What else we got? Regular ore gun. Wait. Oh, I see. Wait, that's even stronger than... What in the fuck? I suppose weak monsters are just made really weak now, rather than having a little bit of a fight in them. This looks promising, though. Looks like I might be able to get my big old chain gun LMG again. Wyvern Snipe, Wyvern Heart. Wyvern Snipe, I want Wyvern Heart, I want the machine gun. Make me metal! Hey, it's the old leather gear. Little insects. Right, cool. Oh, I see. It's got to finish auto-saving before the environment prompts kick in. That's a bit awkward. Yeah, it wasn't that much higher, I suppose. But no, that is what the Defender gear in World was. It was designed to be strong enough to carry you through most of the first game, so you could quickly get into the DLC land if you wanted to do a new character. Oh, wait, hold on. So yeah, they're doing the village versus town type control. Can you not do main story quests or progression quests with other people then? That only just suddenly occurred to me. Wait, 4 quests remaining, key quest completion. Hold on a second, because hang on, let me check something. Oh, I see. So the actual... Oh, that would explain why you ended up... Okay, so that kind of makes more sense to me. No, that does make sense. Because it just seems weird. It just suddenly occurred to me how strange it is that they've got a story associated with the single-player stuff. And you can't do that in the multiplayer. Bird! How do I call my bird? Wait. Uh-oh, hang on. Select whether to navigate the action bar or item bar with the mouse wheel. Okay, so the action bar is just permanently stuck to this, fair enough. Here we go. Wait, how does one... Am I being stupid? Oh, there we go, okay. Ah, here we go. Change clothes. Change colour. Let's sort you out. I would love to be able to see important matter to discuss, thank you. Ah, that's just the colour of your body, I see. Yee! So don't get any customization over the owl's appearance, then. Must do. The voice I've got for Alessa makes her sound like a doting grandma sometimes. Alright, fair enough. Alright, off you go, Mundy. Yeah, I get that.
ルダビルイーズ
Bleh. God's sake, I'm just puzzling out how the game's progression works, and I'm getting fucking sassed, for God's sake. Okay, I'm starting to get used to pressing F instead of the mouse button. Oh, right. Well, that's why I'm saying, yeah, you must do. I was like, yeah, because typically they'd end up with just having the, well, like, typically the way the Monster Hunter ends up presenting it is the button is grayed out rather than just not being there altogether. But I imagine there's, like, some sort of, like, pet keeper or something somewhere, so. Actually, gonna get some Jagras material. Try and expand my... Oh, I keep forgetting how fucking quickly these guys die now. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I've not been into the buddy hub place yet. We're after unique mushrooms, I see. Ah, up here, I guess. Ah, we're here again, I see. Bunch of bombs. You're coming with me, turkey bird. Where is the mushroom? Ah, there it is. I shall see. Wonder if there's like gems or decorations that can make this charge super fast, because that would be cracked. Mining alcohol. Alessa's become very vocal in her late adult years. Come on then, Woof. Oh, we're done. Makes sense, because focus translated for gunners otherwise to make the super shot charge up quicker after it's been used. Or refresh, I should say. It feels bad getting onto the morph and leaving the cat behind. I feel like Una should, like, jump onto my shoulder or something. Have you heard? Have you heard the terrible news? This is a real emergency. I bit my tongue out. Oh, right, the news. I see. A great Izuchi is tearing up the shrine ruins. Absolute carnage. Oh boy, my first big monster hunt. See, it's parked its stupid monster butt right on our main trade route. Please, you gotta get rid of it. If you don't, my supply of dango ingredients won't get delivered. Please? Hunting that great Izuchi is now an urgent quest. Right, neat. Oh yeah, you want your steaks. Here you go. Cool. Okay, this mate wants my attention. How about them great wire bug thingies? Well, they're pretty much wire bugs, but bigger. Except their wires are much stronger, meaning if you hop on one, they'll launch you way further than your regular wire bug. The catch is, once you set them down in some jewel lilies, they ain't moving. Since they're so big, they're hard to steer. Once you place one down, you'll be zipping all over the place, and they'll be where you come back to. Right, I understand, I think. Time you can find spot some jewel lilies, put one right. Okay, you have to set. Okay, I understand. They'll take you into protection seriously, you won't last long out on the hunting grounds. You can imagine why. Improve your armor by upgrading it here at the smithy. Make sure to bring the needed armor spheres with you. Well, first I want to get some decent threads before I decide to upgrade, mate. An urgent quest has just been issued. Yes, let's get on with a proper monster hunt at last. Nice. I think I read Street Fighter was actually using Unreal. Yeah, that was sort of something that also took me by surprise, seeing the RE Engine logo pop up at the start, with Ethan's hand going on. These turkey birds spinning around with their little knife tails, and all my brain goes is rules of nature. Right. I didn't eat. Let's sort that out. Can I eat at the camp? Uh-oh. Can I not eat at the camp? I must be able to eat at the camp, right? Said I could. Let's see. Nice! Uber Eats. Well, it's Deliveroo mostly over here. Alright, let's get to business, boys. Oh, the boy and girl. Lads. Oh, it just shows me where it is on the map. Alright, fine. Yeah, the like the I'm trying to think what to call it. The guy basically singing his, like, it's not haiku but a mantra or whatever about them. His knee. They've really gone overboard with the Oriental styling, which is nice. Can appreciate the effort. I'm gonna keep an eye on development of Street Fighter 6. Like, I'm a sucker for these stupid gimmicky type things that they do with like character creation and stuff like that. So I really hope all those extra modes and stuff turn out to be quite fun. But likewise, I've been wanting a proper martial arts styled fighter game anyway, and from what I've seen of the actual gameplay of Street Fighter 6, does look like it could scratch the itch. There we go. Where are you going? Get back here. Right, let's get rid of the fodder first. Ooh, I have a light dodge when I'm aimed. That's really handy. Spit rocks at me. Actually, you know what? If you're down on your ass. Yep, figured that was coming. On it. Where'd you go? Face. You're like a bite-size Glavenus. Just realizing. Oh shit. Not really doing that much more of that. Should probably get one of these in me. Oh, that put my gun away. Hold on. Sorted. Yuna just finishing the job. So it feels like guns have been streamlined a lot more, which is handy. What's wrong with you, Suto? What are you doing? What is that symbol? You've got like a claw stuck to you. What's happened? Are you okay? What's happened? Was that like a bear trap that I can get you to set up or something? Lusso's very happy being back into the swing of things, it seems.
Yuri.
Can't say if anyone put more enthusiasm into hunting a great Izushi. I know you had real talent, but you're putting all those other hunters to shame. You could even be...
Yes, sir.
Look at me here rambling like the old fool I am. Pretend you heard nothing, okay? Anywho, now that you handled that urgent quest, Hanoa has 2-star quests ready to roll. Why don't you go check them out? Plus anti. Bad. Let's go have a look in the buddy village, though. I am fascinated by these bouncing nuts. Look at them. Are they nuts? Are they just giant potatoes? I don't know. Whatever, they bounce. It's fun. I knew that'd get quoted. God's sake. I was stopping thinking word selection. Hold on. To help you keep up with the good work, great wild bugs they caught. Ah, tar, mate. I will go put them to use. Right, let's check out what's going on here. Oh, right, I have to wait for the saving. Ooh. Is that what the training thing is in the cave? That's pretty neat. Is that a submarine? Is that a feline submarine? I fucking love these dumbass cats. They're like Kerbals. She doesn't look local to the village. Greetings and salutations, I am Shirubi, and I run the Buddy Plaza here. Welcome. Now that you're a bona fide hunter, allow me to welcome you to the Buddy Plaza. Buddy handler Iori will give you a rundown of all things Buddy. If you hire a buddy, you'll get a trusty battle companion to aid in all your hunting endeavors. Fairline Chief Kogarashi is top cat when it comes to managing meowcenaries. Neat. It looks like it means business. You can count any buddies you have on standby to hunt for materials while you're hunting monsters. This ferry goes to the training area. What? Just because you're a hunter doesn't mean you can start slacking on training. Submarine, fair enough. And Rondine here is a trader from outside Kamura. Yeah, neat. She looks rather regal. I don't know what kind of origin she's coming from. Every good hunter needs a good stock of items, no matter how obscure. She'll probably have what you're looking for. You'll find the buddy board here where you can manage your buddies. There are more like it all over the village. Maybe you've already seen one. If you hire any buddies from Yori, you can manage them here. Every day the buddies here work their tails off to get better and stronger. That's about all I got for you. If you want to know more, you have to talk for yourself. Fair enough. I don't talk though, I grunt. Alright, Iori, give me the rundown. So this is the Buddy Scout. Here you can hire trusty buddies who will accompany you on your hunt. They're all great too and eager to join it out there on the field. Come by whenever you need something buddy related. Well done. I am Kogarashi, and I've been charged as the chief of feline affairs within Kamura village. Years prior I served as Elder Fugen's Paliko, and we undertook many a hunt. Now I command the mercenaries. If you're ever curious about the mercenaries, feel free to ask me about them any time. May our alliance endure the ages. They're still readying themselves. Alright, fair enough. Hunter, finally ready for the most magnificent trading you and I shall ever undertake. Allow me to explain. First, you'll borrow this submarine, which you may use to send a buddy off to farm markets to collect items of your choosing. Yes, approach incognito under the waves. Fuck a regular boat. You must have purchased my wares from the Argosy. I intend to keep it stocked with items that are rare finds in Kamura. I will accept Kamura points as currency in this case. Consider the prospect well and then make your purchase as it pleases you. Now, do come by when you wish to enjoy the wonders of travel and trade. I shall do so right now. Liz? Oh wait, I have to wait for the bird of saving. Thank you. I am aware. Right, let's see. Order items. Order items, send out a buddy to purchase items you are choosing. When you request, they'll set out the Argosy submarines various locations to trade for your items. While you hunt, your buddy will fulfill your request and have items waiting for you in a special box when you return. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, fair enough. Neat. I'm not too fussed about doing this right now, though. Right, so I can just get straight up useful shit from you. Cool. Rare finds. A flash bomb. Not too fussed. I will start getting specific items as I start having to deal with more intense monsters. Oh, that's the training. Whoops. Yep. I like that it starts with the close-up when the model is still loading in. Okay. No, right, now... Wait, hold on. Let's have a look. Both buttons is melee attack, so I just go... Fair enough. Alright, cool. I have gained the information that I needed from here. Well, I was about to go into Emil's theme from Nier for a moment. The little choir happening. Kitty, where are your clothes? Have some fish, because fish are packed to the gills with all the nutrition a hunter needs. Eat up, if they ain't enough for you, go reel in for a fresh catch right now. I shall. You can't just ask a hunter to touch their weapon. Yeah, can I get some rice balls rather than dango? Because like, I feel like rice would probably be a bit easier to eat rather than dough all the time.
Yeah, gee, got
Working on some Palamute gear ideas, stuff that should be a big help. I've managed to complete one thing I'm rather proud of. I need someone to test out for me. You trust someone to be able to properly train a Palamute. If you can train with your Palamutes, I'd happily give it to you. What do you think? Raise the Palamute to level 5. Alright. Isle of Saving, please. Thank you. So specialized items. Each and every one is guaranteed to be of use to you. I highly recommend that you give them consideration. Oh, okay. Thought you might have had something a bit more useful to say rather than that. There's some new add-on content. I am not terribly fussed right now, mates, but thank you for alerting me. Lobby is where players congregate to engage in multiplayer gameplay. Neat. Private room with lobby host. Cool. I haven't found my room yet. I should go have a look at that quickly. Right, what's going on with this add-on content? Let's have a look. Oh, well then. Oh, event quests though. Black Belt Hunter Armor, Guild Cross Defender Weapons. Guild Cross Coil Hunter Armor Piece. And you can up and coming hunters. Bunch of items, I guess. Downloadable Palamute Thor. Monster Hunter Stories 2 Rider stuff. Oh! Hold on, I'll have the Rider stuff. With this character only. Well, that's a bit shit. I assume I would be able to activate it for multiple by coming into here with other characters. Seems a bit crap to have add-ons or DLCs only functionable for one character. Probably just the Monster Hunter thing of wording things really weirdly. Let's take a look at that though, because I like the design of the rider gear. Where is my house? That looks like my house. Yeah, something like that. Lobby background music settings. Ah, neat. Bodyboard. Oh, that's... Ah, that's a really cool machine. That's really fascinating to watch work, actually. Cool. Yeah, because he's not available for your custom, is it not? Though my capacity to assist you is far less impressive than the deep and respectful consideration you have for... Wait, what? Hold on. Though my capacity to assist you is far less impressive than the deep and respectful consideration you have for other cultures. What? Okay. Inspired by that very conduct of yours, I have arranged things such that you may trade with the Argosy via myself. Okay, that was a very flamboyant way of wording things. Maybe Lily Housekeeper, I'll do my utmost to provide you support in the best of my ability. Well, do things for me then, please. Oh god, you gotta go through all this talking, and then it's gotta save it every time I've done talking, and then we gotta talk more and talk about more specific things. Right, here we go, right. Room customization, I wanna have a look at this. Change the hanging scrolls, cool. Do I have anything? Probably not. Oh, you can change stuff out in there even, cool. Cool. I think I will stick that to that as well. That's the Argosy, the Buddy Dojo. I haven't done any hiring yet. Okay. Not too much to be done currently. Let me have a look at this though. So I've got layered armor now because Rider helm. Oh, that doesn't look. That's not. That must be styled off Hunter Stories 2, I guess. The first one has a nicer design, I feel. Oh well, that's still alright. Hang on, let's just have a look at the full set quickly. Can I change the full set? Oh, I see, I can just do... The gloves are alright. Oh, and there's the kinship stone on it, cool. I'll leave that be for the time being. Yeah, I figured it would, but I didn't... Because I haven't played 2 yet, I didn't realize that the design of the base kit was that much different, so... Door stuck! Help! My brain is remembering things. Let me in. Let me out. Let me out! Right, what have we got? Oh, it's a Lagombi. The Great Baggy. And Azuros. Azuros might lead to some neat armors and stuff, so let's go deal with a Velocidrome type thing. Still pay with points. Give me... Yeah, some more points, that should be alright. Increase health and recovery items, why not? And damage, why not? Okay, thank fuck. I will die if I have to watch that cutscene every single time. Mr. Buff Kitty. He fed me very well. Alright, Dork. Oh boy, we're in a new place. I just realized it's a new map. Oh, it's Frosty! Well, that was an emotional story in 2 minutes. Fucking... Poor thing. Energy drink. Is it a paralyzer or is it a freezer? Seems like it might be a bit of both. Right, anyway, we've had the nibbles. Wait. Right, let's get to business. Hui! Alessa, dismount. Thank you. Wait. No, that doesn't either. Weird. I'm having a small flashback to old control schemes and shit. Right, let's go fuck about. Oh, even if it's not mapped out... Okay, whatever. I shouldn't complain about the game giving me information. Oh, hello. Pretty little thing. Of course! We hunting... Wait, are there two Great Baggy on the map? I fucking love that line. Speaking of magic, we have the full... There might be two Great Baggy, in fact. We have the full, Scream Fortress going on right now. And there are, like, fucking 29 Halloween maps now, because they added 6 new ones. Oh, this music is here! I see! Excellent, I've heard this in the soundtrack, and I fucking love this track. Oh god. Speaking of Team Fortress, a lot of critical range for this. Nice. Alright, he's calling his little mates. This new streamlined way of using the bow gun feels good, but I'm kind of at a dilemma of if I should just be shooting like crazy, or if I should charge every shot, you know what I mean? It is a fair spike of damage difference, but it looks like just shooting like crazy will yield the same kind of DPS as long as I'm hitting the direct spots. More powerful ammo types probably has a more dire difference, where charging the shot and hitting the critical weak spot is probably the better call. And then again, 21. Oi, get back here. Yeah, definitely. It'll probably divert a lot more when I get into the later stages of the bowgun. Does feel good so far, though. I like it. Charge shotting, piercing shots will be fun. I much prefer pierce shots than spread shot. Which is helpful, because the pierce shot type guns tend to have... the heavy weapon man type super shot. Oi mate, fire right up your arse. Uh-oh, hold on, I need to find the thing, hold on, where is it? Shit, hold on, wait, up, hold on, fuck, buttons, fuck. Oh, I've been slap taking this. Have sticky ammo, it's fine. Shrapnel ammo. Hold on, what's this do? Oh. Seems like it's a different type of spread shot, maybe? Could have some slice damage going on it. need it directly in my inventory next time he runs. Let's get some slicing ammo on your tail. No, bastard! I don't think your tail will come off, but whatever. Give it a try anyway. I should be using Pierce from this direction. Okay. Reload that. Load that up. Oh, he just ran over there. Wow, critical distance really affects it now. Oh, he can't spit. Nice. Filthy bastard. I got pushed into it. Get out of here. Hey, you better run. That is a fat hitbox. Oh yeah, I can capture, can't I? But I don't have any nets with me or anything, I don't think. And I don't have any trap tools, so can't do that. No! Why would you fade? Yeah, typically guns that typically the heavy bow guns have more limited ammo pools. It's the light bow guns that have much more diverse ranges because they're more about setting up tricks and traps rather than just full out shooting the shit out of something. Cypher quite enjoyed doing light bow gun stuff with the cluster bombs and whatnot. But I am more about the firepower. Just like Michelangelo's David. Wonder how many people get that reference. Thank you, Suta. Oi, mate, wake up. Boost? I've got gestures here. It's quite funny that it just instantly snaps into the pose rather than having an animation transition. I have such a fucking weird brain. Somebody wants to talk to you. Excellent. Have a run around and see if I can spot them. Someone at the fishing, maybe? Nay. What'd you have to say, mate? The rampage is causing a bit of a mess, but don't worry about us. We'll do what we can to keep the trade going. Speaking of, looks like a ship's coming in. I better go take inventory. Yeah, I get it. I just wanted to run around and find them a bit more naturally. Although, considering the size of the place, it might be this guy. Nope. Oh, someone in the gathering. Oh, I see. It tells you the sub-location. Right, I didn't think that it would be referring to a man outside of the location. Where's this music coming from? Oh, it's just the music of Zenshi, I guess. Very impressive to play flutes on the drums. Very talented little cat. Ah, makes sense. Alright, mate. Oh, here we go. Leather, chainmail. Wait, leather 1, leather 2? Wait, what? Why is leather listed twice? Why is Kamura listed twice? The fuck? Oh, I see. It's just two different options to make them. One is just pure money, and one is cheaper if you give them material. Fair enough. I remember old game used to do that. Ooh. Ah, hello. Antaka antler. I don't know about that. Antaka must be that moose thing that I saw in the frosty place. I have to shoot one of them in the face at some point then. Take the legs. Tar. See if there's any more gunner-looking gear in this game. I hope so. That's sort of a problem. Well, not a problem, but just like a immersion sort of thing. I fucking love the gunner design armors in the earlier games. It's like, having the armor not specifically for one or the other is definitely better. But at the same time, everything looks like it's just made for blades. It doesn't quite look as cool. Like, the gunner... I think it's Gunner Rathian armor from the first game looks so fucking cool. Let's see if I can find the concept art for it. You know, just some armor with some more vials and pouches and stuff like that. More heavily armored on one side. I suppose, but it's like, it's the fact that it's like all plaided down for just the clothing, so like, you know, there's no like excess pouches or like bandoliers or anything like that on them. So I'm sort of seeing it more as a set that's equipped for a melee style thing rather than a gunning style thing, because gunners would have to carry a lot more shit. Like, the hunter gear looks a bit more directed for universal, because it's got tools of all sorts and stuff, you know? Just the way that I'm interpreting it. So the fact that it's lighter, so, you know, all of your offense comes from the pure weapon you have on it. Well, not necessarily whetstones, but for God's sake.
Sora, Yure.
Anyway, just get on with more quest line things.
It is. Suri?
Probably just because I have my old point of reference, I have a weird opinion, I guess. So let's deal with a Azeros.
Nuda, biru is.
비오라 오니토에라 기다 노모메케 메라테 마시니라 그레오테 메라테 아그로 기다 소라니 오잉어치 베이네
If that's how this man talks about the bear, I cannot wait to hear his mantra about the fucking Devilio. Not quite everything else. That's more just like a... That's more overstatement. It's just generally most of the armors end up being designed, made for the pure... I don't know, it's kind of hard to word how I'm saying. But like, the armor is made primarily for its styling, which means it just ends up just being just like the pure plating and whatnot, which is what typically you would have with... if you were just designed purely for a sword. But no, but like I'm saying, like, the Hunter armor is a bit more universal, since it does have a lot of the excess pouches and extra gear and more straps and stuff onto it, so it can be seen either way. I like the rope bandolier on the Tasset, for example. What's that? That's a great... That's a great, whatever the fuck. I can't remember monster names already. Actually, now I think about it, can I... No, that's reload. There's no way to use a wire... There must be a way to use a wire bug while I'm... There must be a way to use a wire bug while I'm armed. I'm trying to remember what it said. Because I swear it was like... That's shoot, dumbass. Yeah, I'll just see how it comes over time. I think I just have a certain styling in mind because of former games where they had the specific designs made for one or the other. So it ends up making a significant sort of example in the mind. Alright, you fucking Bearminator. You want something to nibble on? Oh, I just got here. Yeah, this is good. Fuck. I'm doing the thing again. Gun. This thing wants my ass. I didn't eat and go. Oh, that comes out quick. Yeah, guys, anytime you want to get involved, me getting slapped by a giant bear and these two fucks are just standing there. What makes her sometimes do a quick step and other times do a roll? I'm trying to figure out what my input difference is. It's not because I'm charged. Oh god, 4. Okay. Probably because enraged, I guess. Shooter! Anytime you are ready to get involved. Yes, I am aware, Utushi. I didn't grab the supply items. I do have some easy rations. I did pick up the stuff. What? I just realized I don't have my way to mount onto the monster's face and just unload an entire barrage directly into its eyeballs. I assume that would come with the wire bug somehow, maybe. Nope, wrong button. I need this. I need this. Ah, that might be it then. Oi, mate. Can I crouch to hide? I don't think so. Wait, that's slicing ammo, whoops. You know, I have some poison ammo, why not? Get monsters into a mountable state by attacking them enough with wire bug jumping attacks or silk bind moves. Right, so there is a wire bug technique. Letting them fight each other using sword. Approach a monster in this state and land a blow or sheath your weapon and press F to start riding. So, wait, approach a monster in this state and land a blow or sheath. Okay, so I could do a quick melee maybe with my gun. Oh, wait, I see. Hold on. Wait. Here we go. Hold shift and press WAS to move. Attack with mouse buttons. Evade with space. Controls. While riding, press C to dismount. If you launch the monster you're mounted on at another monster, you can force that monster into a mountable state, letting you hop on and take control. The monster will damage and topple over if it collides. I see. Okay, so this is basically a more refined version of the clutch claw techniques. Cool. Once the gauge is full, it will begin to diminish until it's empty, so make sure you attacking other monsters while wyvern riding fills your wyvern riding gauge, or your kinship gauge. When it is ultimately completely filled, you can unleash a mounted punisher. Neat. The wyvern riding timer shows how long you can stay mounted. Cool. Once time is up, you'll be bucked off, so try to execute mounted punisher or a launch before then. C to launch. Attacks and flinches while riding can be cancelled by pressing space. It consumes a bug. Executing evade or emergency evade commands just as you're attacked by another monster will stun it, allowing you to shrug off an attack. Alright, let's see what happens. Do you want to, like, turn around? Apparently not. This fucker doesn't want to steer at all. Right, let's get on you then and try and throw you into a wall. I want us to not be attacked for a moment. Okay, WASD does nothing, basically. Oh, you have to hold shift in order to WASD. Okay, that's what I'm missing. Okay. Right. Whoops, I'm pressing control for some reason. I thought it was like shift to move faster, you know, typical kind of bullshit. Eh. Yeah, it is. So after a gunshot, I can quick step. Cool. I fucking die. Right, he is poisoned though. Uh-oh. Do not cart me. Fucking hell, this bear. Fucking Christ. Oh, hang on, I've just noticed something about the HUD. Give me a second. So, I can do the quick step with that. However... No, I can still do the quick step. I wonder what the footstep symbol means on the gun, on the ammo type. Back up, Winnie the Pooh. There we go. Oh, good night. I can feel it, it's coming. Come on. Can you go on all fours, please? That's helpful for shooting you a shit ton. Or you can do that. Oh, Yuna's grabbed him. Tethered him. Nice one. Right. There you go. Wow. Okay, he died. Yeah, that's the thing. I was trying to think what other kind of maneuverable things, because typically there's move while being able to fire, move while reloading. Not sure what the down arrow might be. I'll figure out in the future. Or it could be this type of shot will knock you backwards. That's also a thing. Okay, so that's what that was. Initially I was thinking the arrows meant this ammo type is being auto-restocked in your settings, but no, they're all like little indicators for how powerful or potent the ammo type is when firing. That makes sense. So they've just done a little bit extra for quality of life and demonstration. That's alright. Alessa seems to be enjoying this new location. I heard some of the folks at the Buddy Plaza that your Palamute training is going well. Have this, I know it'll be safe in the hands of someone with your level of experience. And let me know how it performs so I can improve my future pieces. A healing blade scroll and a diversion scroll. I see, so that's like Palamute gear, I guess. Right, what else we got? Let's go get some, or pick some mushrooms. It's just a table if someone wants to sit on their own, fair enough. These are candy apples, sure yummy, but they won't help you hunt better or anything. I get so many more customers when you come say hi to me. But you have some sort of special power that helps bring in customers and stuff, so come talk to me a lot, please, that'd be nice. The rampage on the way has been busy, which means my apprenticeship's on hold for now. All this free time I can focus on mustering up the courage to talk to Hinoa. I understand. What is happening here? Okay, so you're just an apprentice. I thought you had some sort of extra thing to actually do that was useful for me. Wait, customize bow gun. Yes, I can do this, can't I? Oh, I have a... Oh, that's my light one. Right, dumbass. Attach shield. Attach a shield, making it possible to guard. Attach power barrel. Which firepower? Tar. I haven't discovered these new things. Yep, that's looking like a sniper. Oh! It's a fucking cannon! I haven't eaten again, dumbass. Okay, Alessa. Slide over. Fuck it, I pick random shit. Alright, I was just looking for mushrooms anyway. Oh! That looks like a place to go. Oh yeah, I also want to hunt a couple of those meese. Alessa shouts very excitedly. Well, you guys can be angry over there, I'm not fussed. Ah, it could be one of you guys. I might have to hunt one of you. I won't hunt the one that's got the kid, though. Anyway, what mushrooms are we after? Are they down there? No. Where are they? Up there? Apparently I'm right on top of it. Oh, it is down there. Oh, I'm after a raft shell, I see. Okay. Thank you. What's going on over here? The fish are very excited. What's happening? There they go. What's going on here? It's a wrecked ship. Cool. Alright. Oh no, it's you. Wait, is that what I think it is? bloody hell it is. Okay, right. Not gonna piss about with that right now. If that's here, then that means the big version of it is here somewhere. Oh. Well, this is a large monster den if I've ever seen one. Oh, that doesn't fully restore my stamina anymore? Good job, Yuna. Okay, if you want to die that badly. Oh nice, more sonic fish. Oh. This looks important. Okay then. You'll come across shrubs and plants called sending sprigs. Attack these bushes to cut them down and reveal any spirit birds hiding inside. I mean, it's kind of awkward for me, but I guess it works. Hello. Fuck's sake. Alessa, you complete bully. Okay, I'm understanding. Right. Where is it? Wait, what the fuck? Where is it? There was a second one. Where'd the other one go? Hand to can. There we go. They're just going about their business, they're just delivering their rocks. Dog barks very angrily at them. Yeah, I need to dump some of my inventory off at some point soon. Oh, that straight up is a skull. I was about to say, it's got the shape of a dragon head on the thing. Is that a house on top of it? Shrine. Some flavor. Speedfish! This looks interesting. Oh, it's an old rib cage, I see. To go with the head. Walls are optional.
Razi Okir.
Hey, it's campsite here. Alessa! Okay, fine. We can't actually just shortcut over a wall like that. Stick a wire bug here. Actually, let's investigate where it goes. Why not? Fling me! There's another one here. Fling me! I'm here now. Hellvine. I suppose that's handy to have on me. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Up. Oh, well, there are other inputs, sorry. I thought it said to either use that or that. Oh! Mouse button. Right, dumbass. Okay, fair enough. Excuse me, gentlemen. I just wish to take your shells. Right, it actually goes where I'm aiming. Right. I don't know why I got my side buttons stuck in my head for some reason. So if I'm doing that, then she goes where I'm looking. Right, that makes a lot more sense. Holy crap, I am really fucking smooth-brained sometimes. So the up and down ones would be handy for I want to keep my camera looking at something, but now I need to emergency move the way that I'm facing because I'm about to get slapped by Satan. I mean, it's not exactly forgivable though, because it's right there in the center of my camera, at the reticule that I'm looking at. Mouse button. But for some reason I just wasn't pressing it. Yorito needs your help with something. That kid's normally the DIY type, so I guess he sees something in you. Him and everyone else in Kamura, I'm sure. You got something good going on, Squirt. Don't go disappoint me now. Don't keep our boy waiting. I shall go see what he wants. Oh man. What do you want? Remember how Yomogi's supplier got held up at the shrine ruins when you helped them out? Well, I'm not sure why, but since then a lot more monsters have been acting weird around the ruins. I know monsters get fidgety when the rampage nears, but it's strange that they'd all congregate in the same spot. Plus the merchant mentioned a strange presence, and now the villagers started talking about ghosts? Creepy, right? Anyway, this eager K9 and Feline heard about it, and they ran off to the ruins to hunt down its presence. And now, I hear that Aknosom has shown up there. Please, Alesso, you take care of that Axonom while I go search for the buddies. You can accept the urgent quest from Hanoa. Alright. Fucking saving. Oh, it's a lottery, I see. Anyway, deliveries. Let's get that set up. What about the other camp, though? Easy. I am wondering if that's scripted for the first time you play the lottery. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's weird that you can't look at the delivery and see what items that you need. There must be somewhere else that you can do so, but it's a bit weird that you can't just do so at the location you would deliver it. Unless I'm misunderstanding. Probably, knowing me. I want to deposit a bunch of shit though. Manage items. Transfer items. Okay, oh my god, my inventory. I don't need mega potions right now. Excite shrooms, don't need that, don't need the meat, don't need the flash bombs, don't need the barrels. Don't need the bomb berries, the Jagger scale. Blizzard, hue, and ease of handling. Why is that in my inventory? Is that a whetstone? No, no, materials go in my inventory now. Oh. Okay. Weird that they would take out that quality of life thing. I have just a full-on Bullfango head. Cool. Oops. Transfer items. Earth crystal, well done steak, burnt meat. I'll keep it as a souvenir. Don't need files, don't need mulberries, don't need Mandragora. Yeah, I basically don't need anything. Keep the antidotes on me though. What ammo types do I want? Don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Where is auto sort? Thank you. What did I just transfer? Where's my guns? Shrapnel. So, Who needs accuracy when you hit this much? Covers a wide area. So what's the difference between that and spread? Made for close combat. So shrapnel is spread ammo, but with a bit more range, I guess. And also more universally used. High-grade armor piercing. Poison ammo. Nah, I don't need that much poison ammo. Sussing ammo not fast. Sticky ammo not fast. Shrapnel ammo is what I... Okay, now it's fine. I don't have any catalysts, I see. Recover ammos. Hey, I can fire recover ammo 1 at least, that's alright. Sort out a net. Sort out a pitfall trap. Trank bomb, trank ammo. Oh, I need to make trank bombs first, so let's look at those. So that's trank ammo. Cool, that should sort me for a bit. What? Oh, I see. How much can I change? Yeah, just hair stuff, basically. Oh, there it is. Okay. Anyway, not. Oh, I can change my voice. That's helpful. Sometimes you end up having a voice and then there's like one line that drives you nuts. Anyway, let's keep on getting on with things. This monster has a peculiar attack where it fans out the crest on its head before charging. Scary stuff. Monsters can be tricky, so pay attention to their behavior. Yes, yes, yes. One of the things why I like Monster Hunter so much. They have fun things. Also, yeah, these Star Quests do be going by fairly quick. Well, aren't you fabulous? Aknosum. Alright, this is new to me. Free ammo. I have not eaten dango. Have that. Have that. Have that. That's a basic setup that's useful to me, because some of the other things aren't so helpful because I'm a gunner. Neat. How dare you? Dango lady. Yeah, it would make sense that they make the multiplayer. I mean, yeah, having the multiplayer things take a bit more time sort of makes sense in my brain, I guess. It's like you go through the effort of setting up a thingamajig, make the sessions a bit longer, I guess. I think I'm just talking complete crap, but whatever. But yeah, grind is the name of the game design. Yeah, makes sense considering they are made for multiplayer rather than single man. I think it's also, yeah, these single player ones are just going by very quickly. I'm a gunner, for God's sake, and I'm getting through them pretty no sweat. Wait, what was that? Stamina use down, okay. Yeah. Alright, you fabulous bastard. Of course, right as I get here. Where have you gone? Oh, you're flying down there, for God's sake. Lagombi is there as well. Ah, unique theme for you. Maybe not. No, it's not. Okay, I'm stupid. Right, you. Hold on. Come on. What? I was clicking to... Wow, okay, that completely fucked me up. I am pushing the two buttons, but it doesn't seem to be functioning. Also, my HUD disappeared for some reason. Oh, it spits fire, because why not? Well, I died. Wow, okay. Right, this bird is a bit too agile for my gunning ways. Have to be a bit more cautious. Yeah, it was a big old menu and then just suddenly things were gone. It's amusing because I was clicking to keep on doing the monster attack things, and so by clicking, I ended up having my mouse over close the, like, from clicking it brought up the do you want to close the tutorial, and my mouse is perfectly placed over the yes button, so I literally had no way of sorting that out. Blind bastard. Poisoned? I don't think so. I think just quick shots. Yeah, you go, you're poisoned, right. Let's get the normal ammo in. Right. Right, less charge shots with this thing, because otherwise I'm going to end up using my face again. Don't dodge to the left, dodge to the right. It gives me more time to respond. It leaves. It's heading for the mainland. There we go. Let's make sure that we have one of these. I didn't realize it was actually charging. Holy shit, that actually hurts a lot. Fuck off, bird! Fuck, I don't register that that's an attack because of how low it is in the brush. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Yeah, I need some armor upgrades. So I've gone straight to 3 without getting any new duds. Nope, not having this again. Ooh, good job, Yuna. Actually, if he's stuck like that, and go heavy weapons. Oh my god, it rolls. Oh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Could you fuck off? Come on. shooting him with 2, to be honest. That's your weak spot. It is in the mouth. Yikes. Oh, it's ready to capture, I see. We're just gonna slay it for our first one. Why do you keep doing this when I take out the piercing ammo? Oh my god. That could have been bad. Put this away quickly. Emergency. Just to give me some time. Wow, mega potions work. Just keep peppering it, why not? Alright, where's it flying? Nope, come on. Nope, wrong thing. Thank you, Alessa, for not drinking it. Oh boy. I mean, this is a proper wyvern rather than just a beast now, so... But yeah, the much higher mobility on this monster... Wait, it's coming back. The much higher mobility on this monster is definitely a problem compared to... for a gunner, compared to some of the slower things we've had. And also, I just kept standing in front of that. Like a moron. Bonk. Wrong button. Neat, I secure. Oh. Ah, she's upgraded her canteen, has she? One problem down, but we got another over at the shrine ruins. The villagers are all spooked, saying there's ghosts there. I'll be keeping an eye on things for now, but I may call you later if something comes up. For the time being, go see Hanoa. Taking down that Axonon has opened up 3-star quests for you. You're becoming a fine Kamura hunter, Squirt. Keep up the good work. Yeah, I did think you got to the end of I did think you got to the credits rather quickly in the Monster Hunter Rise streams you were doing, Cube. Wait. About time. What you got? You want out that Petalus of yours by now. If you didn't know, the effect you receive with the Spirit Birds changes with the type of Petalus you're wearing. Tell you what, you've always been the hands-on type, so I'll give you a new one to try out for yourself. Sound good? Alright, Tar. Oh, I see. I kind of like the balance, though, of multiple things, but let's have a look. So, a hunting Petalus. Fortitude, Demon. It's like, increased stamina isn't really useful for me as a gunner. I need more actual course, well, health stats and attack stats primarily. Health gain is nice. Higher defense, higher stamina. I think it does health. I'll try some other ones. Let's have the one that just ups the defense, though, I think, for now. We got a major crisis here, like for realsies, my ingredient supplier was attacked in an army of terrible, bloodthirsty monsters at the shrine ruins. I mean, the merchant wasn't hurt or anything, but they ended up dropping the goods all over the place and running away. Now they're super down, feeling all guilty and stuff. Can you get back those ingredients for us? I'll find out where they are and mark on your map. Cheer up, supply for good, and you get to try my brand new dango. That's alright. Some more stuff in this canteen would be useful. Ugh. This fucking gotta wait for the save is a pain in the ass. How did you manage to cause that with the upgrade? Or the update? I am suspicious about these jackpots. Yeah, I'll stock some trap tools actually. Yeah, I'm dying was the problem. Killing the monster's speed isn't really much of an issue at the moment. Yeah, so same deal. Cool. Okay, so I can check your delivery. So who am I delivering the stuff to upgrade the... Wait, so I can look at the delivery item. So why did the other one disappear? Or am I stupid? Oh. Oh, that's repurposed Legiana. Nice. Azeros is alright. Baggy is the, Tobikadachi. Axonom looks like repurposed, fish male. Can't remember what it was called.
ラーラグターチ
Yeah, I'll have one of that.
イルーシュ
Yeah, I definitely need a lot more defense, good lord. I'm definitely behind. Slap that on. Marvelous gauntlets are alright, so I'll have that. Don't want a new headpiece. Why would I make any of the leather gear? I suppose just for style, I guess. Eh. Oh, it does have skills, right, I'm stupid. Add defense boost, counter strike. Doesn't tell me what it actually does. Skill info, there it is. Temporarily increases attack power after being knocked back. This is not the most fluid of menus. Increase defense, resistance level, increases attack power. Chance of reducing the damage you take. Okay, fair enough. Actually, you know what? I will make this Tassa instead. Slap that on. I could upgrade. Let's try putting it in my headpiece because I like this headpiece. Bit of a waste, I know, but it's just basic armor spheres, so not too bad. Slap that in. Neat. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, the skills is the main reason why you'd make those instead, I suppose. So I was thinking that there weren't any because I wasn't seeing them initially, but then there's also the 1,000 side menus. Alright, I am chief. Excuse you? Your physical aptitude was always superior to your intellect. Hunting suits you well, I think. That was a fucking backhanded compliment if I've ever seen one. I'm gonna keep making poetry, putting my emotions into words as I've always done. Kamura Hunter, before your weapon unsheaths, grill your steak well done. Okay. I suppose that is fitting for a lesser. She does like the meat barbecue rather than these dango things, but she will make do. I get what she's meaning to say, but that came out very backhanded. Ah, neat. The effects actually upgrade from the core ones. That's alright. Probably. Fucking poets. Anyway, you want to do some of the hub stuff for a bit then? I have some special news from my favourite customer. Mate, I only just got here. New stock for you since you're doing such a great job. Take a look for reset on your next quest. I would love to, as soon as the Owl of Saving has fucked off. There we go. What have you got then? Oh, I see. Same stuff as the other guy. What are you? Dodofiska? He's got beaver teeth too. You're being a bit of a shitter. I shall do one of the main things. I'm curious what this ghost business is about. Master Hamon is released as well. When he got word that Iori's buddies were safe, he had the biggest grin on his face. Speaking of, I think I got some news that'll hopefully put a smile on your face. You've unlocked 3 stars. Okay, right. Supply run. What's this for? Oh, that's to do the thing. Better dango ingredients. Oh, hello. So we got the Royal Ludroth, the Great Rogi. Bareth is here. Kuliaku is here. Tetranodon. I have no idea what a Tetranodon is, but I'm curious what kind of armor it makes. Let's go find out. Wait, you've got new stuff. So what have we got? Reduces stamina consumption for a certain period after eating. Made with a special pineapple that expands your belly. You'll be full in 1 bite. Oh wait, there's separate description. Right, silly me. Grants a temporary attack boost when you use the show off 2 gesture for a while. Okay. Intuitive design, what the fuck is that? Damage taken will be increased, yes please. Slight increased health from recovery. Tar. Attack is deflected, sharpness reduced. Makes it easier for spirit birds to approach you. Restores health to nearby allies upon fainting. Yes. Speeds up buddy growth. Yeah, I'll have some bonus for the buds, why not? Oh, that's the buddies, not my actual companions, never mind. I mean, yeah, but taunting in Street Fighter is a lot easier to do than fucking Monster Hunter. You gotta go through the pause menu, then the sub menu, then find the pose you want. Like, it's not exactly the most intuitive process. I get you can have, like, shortcuts and stuff like that set up, but... I see Naga Kuga. Oh, it's the sumo duck. Also, that's my end. The thing is completely desyncing because the cutscene froze a moment. Alright. Let's hunt the new mascot. Uh-oh. I've got, stick that on, stick that on. Right, let's go. I should upgrade my gun. Chest Fisk. Need them bonuses. Oh! Hard to port. Where'd he go? Oh, fuck. Got it. Right, which way are we going? We're heading north, probably. some other major monster here. I'll head to the north one. I wonder if the fact that we are being buffed by bird power will be enough to tempt Cypher into Rise as well as World. Is that what I'm after? No. What are you? Oh, it's, no, that's Lagombi. Is that Lagombi or was the bear the Lagombi? Anyway, that must be Tetranzon down in the water, which makes more sense, it being in the water. Oh, it was down in the Frost Caves, wasn't it? Right. That is Lagombi. I can't remember what the name of the bear is. Oh! The game is starting to freeze up. Yeah, this is a good idea. Water blight, I see. Oh, shit. Duck? Duck, no! This guy is very bouncy. Shit. Sound recovery isn't too much of a problem for me. How do I use my line bugs when I got my gun out? I would like to know. Oh, well, I was going to stand on that, but never mind. How dare you spit poison? Fuck you. Yes, sit on the bird for me, thank you. Oh. Why am I still aiming? Fuck. Hold on. Hang on, I'll figure this out. So if I do this, and then do that, I wonder if I can still mount. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay. Let's wait for a moment. Load it up. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Fuck, I was stuck in a reload animation. You know, casual, on the cusp. Wait, why am I doing this? I'm pushing the wrong button for reload. That's what's happening. Fuck. Also, wow, that armor upgrade really made a difference. I need to put first aid med plus on my autocraft again. I assume it's still here. Fucking ow. Stop moving the moment my shot comes out. Right, Pierce is good for this chunky boy. Uh-oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're just having the nibbles. Okay, fair enough. Thank you, fish delivery! Boy. Oh shit. Oh my god, that animation ends so much quicker. Thank you. It's so irritating to recover from the stagger, but because of how long the animation took, you couldn't actually do anything about it. It's tethered at the moment, so it's trying to take advantage of that. Should have a look at Liko gear and stuff after this as well. I love how the reload animation on the thing doesn't actually do anything. She just sort of strokes the side of it. For the light ammo, she just sort of taps it as well. Excuse me, sir. Ah, Lagombi is here. Bonk. Yeah, that was a good idea. Oh my god. Oh dear god. Yeah, how about you don't do that? Oh. Come on, Lagombi. Let's go super duper sumo on this ass. Okay. We were doing more damage with your basic attack, but alright. Right, are we loaded? Here we go. Limping. Bugs. Been out of range. Why am I on spread ammo? Oh, I'm out of piercing, that's why. This is Marok. Oh shit! Oh, wrong way. Yeah, but I'm shooting it with fucking berries and shit. Uh-oh. Load up. It's gonna recover before I finish this, but whatever. Here we go. Sorted. I'd be curious to know what Alessa's actually saying in these instances. No subtitles for her, she's not important enough. Morph Drift? Oh boy. Hang on, there was something I was gonna do. Yes. Yeah, where do I make gear for my Palico and that? Oh. I shall. Right, let's sort you two out with some better shit, shall we? Acorn armor. Ooh, that's pretty spiffy.